Okay, we're looking at the 1 minute NQ, and at the open we had a signal right here at 9:34 and a small pulse up. The next signal here is at 9:37. Had a late start this morning, just finished up with a customer, so I figured I'd let a few minutes of the open go by, get some of the Friday volatility out of the way. As usual, just so you know, this is a market replay. Today is September 9th, 9:36. And if we refresh this, you'll see 9:36 a.m. Eastern. So we're coming into the 9:37 signal. Now, when we have a signal above the moving average like that, if it closes above here, we're going to be looking for a puncture. Yeah, there we go. A puncture of this line right here. So I'm going to put a buy stop right at that blue line.
Order submitted.
Now, why are we doing that? Well, for one, when the trend is up, I'm looking for opportunities to buy. And if this line is punctured, this is 1.5 ATRs away, ATR values away from that signal candle. It's telling me that the sellers that are normally here at this time have abandoned that behavior pattern, and they're moving up instead. And so what I'm going to do is execute what we teach in the Thursday webinars, a puncture trade. And so if it comes through here, I'm going to look for a 1-to-1 risk reward trade where the risk is the low of the puncture candle to my entry. The other opportunity is whether or not this candle closes below the moving average. That's called a crossover candle. Let's see which one we get. Okay, so we're starting to move away. One thing we'll do is we'll just kind of move this tool out of the way in case we need it. There's been a nice little decline right here. We had a double test of the high near 12,556. We'll go ahead and we'll increase the font size like we do. As I get older, I notice that it's harder and harder for me to see the smaller numbers. In fact, I've got a new pair of intermediate glasses coming where it helps me see the monitor. It's kind of neat. We'll see. So here we'll be able to adjust the risk and the reward accordingly if we burst through that line. Market's kind of directionless right now. We did have behavior pattern that we were waiting for at 9:09. The software was alerting us to drop down into 9:34 and then a short retracement and then more selling pressure into 9:47. And what I'm seeing here is reminiscent of a reaccumulation phase. The market is going into a sideways pattern before the next push up here at 9:47. It's not dropping. It's just sort of maintaining. And when we see that happen historically, it's reminiscent of, I used reminiscent twice today. When you see a selling pressure signal and the market's kind of going sideways like that, it's people buying at the pullback and selling at the top of the consolidation range just before the next push up. So if they maintain this consolidation in here, it's probably going to rise up at 947, which is why we have that buy stop there. We want to be involved in the breakout. Kind of boring, but boring is good. I'd rather be sitting here not trading and not potentially losing money in chop than actually trading. Alright, we're still in that, looks like, redistribution area. And we'll see. We'll see if we get anything. The behavior pattern historically has been selling pressure from 937 until 947, this 10-minute window. So it looks like people are selling in this section right here. They're just taking profit before the next move up, and then people are buying down below here. So if that is a reaccumulation area, we should see a fairly pronounced push up through that, through the 50s into the 60s and 70s. Kind of neat when you know how long the window of time is, right? That it lasts until about 947 when the next big thing kicks in. I like doing these videos with you, kind of showing you in real time what I've been watching for 13 years. We have over 3,000 customers using our predictive timing software. So it's kind of neat to be able to watch it with you. I'm going to trade through here today until we have a $250 profit. We'll stop if we have a negative $500 drawdown. But if we get to 250, we will we'll stop. We'll stop trading. Yeah, just like the other videos. All right. Right up in here, move this over so now I can get to those things pretty quick. And now 947 is the next signal. I'll put my buy stop right above the high right there, and we'll see where we are in 30 seconds. That's when I'll close this trade. And then if it closes above the moving average, I'm going to reverse and go long. Which it looks like it's going to do. Okay.
Order filled.
So now I'm long.
Order submitted.
I'll put the buy stop underneath the sell stop, rather, right there. And now I'm just going to hold this position. So the first trade right here takes me out for the first loss, minus $15. And now we're up 22 on the buy side. This, I think, is going to be the continuation. So hopefully this is the next run up here into the next selling pressure signal. That's at 9:55. So we did put in a new high, pretty positive. We did get 22 ticks, so we were up $7 past our drawdown, but I think there's more for us in this move. $38.50. If we get to $88.50, that would be a
Order submitted.
$50 move for me, and so I want to kind of take the money and run there if I get that. Plus it's a little more than 1-to-1 risk reward. Let's see where we end up. Okay, now we're kind of coming back and retesting that structure right here. Let's see what they do with it. Okay, bounce off of there. So right now we're net 25 minus 15. We're net $10, about $200. Like I said, I want to try to go for 50 up here if I can get it. It's a little over 1-to-1 risk reward, and I have until 9:55 to try for it. Okay, we're halfway to the goal, so I'll move to break even here and see if we can't do something with it. Alright, if I get to $30, I'll lock in 25. We've come close to it. Now we're getting near that blue signal here at 9.55. So we can't lose money on this trade. Close to our break even. Just follow the plan at this point. So now I'm $18 in. I'm on the blue line. I'm gonna lock in what I can. So now I'll be
Order filled.
So now I'm break even.
Order canceled.
Plus 3 right here. So I'm flat on the morning. It looks like right there. And when this candle closes at 9.55, we'll either be looking for another breakout or a close below the moving average. I'm going to come here and I'm going to put a bar timer. There it is. Okay, so now we've got 2 positions under our belt, and we're 3 ticks in the hole. Not a lot of volatility this morning, but if I do get a close below the moving average, I'll be looking for a short, what I call a crossover position. And we'll put our stop just above the candle that closes below the moving average if we get it. Forgot to check here to see what reports there are. 10 a.m. there is a report in Econ. Final wholesale inventories. So that's why I think things are slowing down a little. That comes in 4 minutes. Let's see what we get. Okay, we'll put our buy stop right here.
Order submitted.
In case it punctures and goes through. And if that changes, we'll get rid of it and sell on the crossover. A lot of times in the NQ you'll get a surprise monster candle. I just want to make sure I'm ready. If it breaks through here really quickly, then I'm prepared. But otherwise, I have a time countdown that I'm waiting for. 2 more minutes to go until our report. 1 minute and 30 seconds. One minute till the report. I'm gonna put a sell stop
Order submitted.
down here and a sell limit order,
Order submitted.
just so we don't have to move things around. Move it a little closer. It's 10 o'clock. There's the report. Let's see if we get a puncture here. If we do, on this candle so far, that's the low. Right there.
Order filled.
Alright, now we're playing. Now we're looking for $250 if I can get it. Let's see what we can do with this. One-to-one risk reward. And if I get $250, I'm going to close the position. Come on, little buddy. Make a run for the border. Oh. 230. There we go. Ah, I missed it. See if I can get it again. There it is.
Order filled.
Alright, so I got my
Order canceled.
$250 out of that. And I am done for the morning from this puncture to right there. So that was pretty bananas. The program that I'm using for that, and again, we had one loser, one winner, and then another winner, was the Tachyon Warp program. And I'm just using the basic setups that I teach you guys here. I'll put a link in the description to this. In our storefront, you'll see the most basic version of the predictive software is the Tachyon Warp. We have plugins that let you do strategy analysis and backtesting, as well as an upcoming automatic trader that will take these trades for you if you want to use a discretion-free system. But for now, this is what 98% of people purchase when they get to our website. You've seen it demoed in the webinars. I wanted to show you throughout the week how the signals work in real time, what I'm anticipating, what we teach, and we're knocking out $250, $500 a day goals just to show you that the price is quite reasonable for a program that is 100% predictive, no lag, and based on the behavior patterns of the banks who make the money, be honest. So if you need more information, my email is also in the description. You can visit our website, take our video demo, or leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure to like and subscribe to get notified with updates and predictions for the markets that you guys trade. Thanks again for watching. It was a good morning, a little nutty waiting for that final breakout, but we finally got there. I'll talk to you soon.